Hey there guys, I've got some good news. I don't know if you can see behind me, but the sun's outside. It was 13 degrees here in North Carolina today, 13 degrees. Y'all know it's been unseasonably cold here in North Carolina, but listening to the news, they said tomorrow is gonna be 65 degrees, up in the 60s. So that is huge. I think it's been hanging right in there in the 30s. I don't think we've hit over 40 in the last couple of weeks probably. It's been really cold. I've been sick. I'm still a little sniffly, but I am definitely on the mend. I feel great. So I got a little nasally sound in my voice. I apologize. But tomorrow it's gonna be 60 degrees and I'm gonna go for a ride. Believe it or not, yesterday I went for a ride just on the dirt bike here. Froze my tuchus off. I was so cold. You know, now I was just out riding the fields and through the woods, and I wasn't out on the highway, but I was still really cold. So I try to ride every day, but I won't lie to you, I'm not 100% on it. But tomorrow, 60 degrees, this guy's gonna go for a ride. So I wanted to talk, I got a bike out, and I wanted to talk to you guys about a little misnomer or a myth-busting topic, okay? And the topic is, do you have to let your bike warm up, okay? Do you have to let it warm up and get everything flowing before you just jump on a ride? There's a few things. I don't know if this is gonna be a myth-busting or if we're just gonna talk about it, okay? What's different about the modern bikes, and y'all know, without me even telling you, what's different about the modern bikes to the older bikes, this green Kawasaki is? The difference is carburation and fuel injection, okay? That Kawasaki is carbureted. The old bikes back in the 70s, there's still a lot of carbureted bikes. You need to warm them up. That carburetor is just not going to work right until it gets up to a higher temperature. The reason why that is when your fuel's going in, it condensates and sticks to the side of your chamber and inside the piston, and it's not atomizing right, okay? Because the temperature's not right. Till that piston gets warm up, it's not gonna atomize that fuel right, and it's just gonna run like dog crap for a little while till the operating temperature, and that piston jug gets hot enough to atomize that fuel hitting the cylinder. Gosh dang it, I'm still a little sniffly. So anyway, that's the difference between the old bikes. Of course, you gotta let the old carbureted ones up. You got to choke on the old ones. What does the choke do? If you don't know what the choke does, it's more fuel. It just gives it more fuel and lets it run a little bit better until the operating temperature gets high enough, and then you can shut that choke off and lower your fuel rate a little bit, and it's going to run fine. So anyway, the difference on these modern bikes is fuel injection. Now, you know, I'm an old school guy. I always thought, oh, you got to let them warm up for 5 minutes. Not true, not true. And what has changed? A couple things have changed. Fuel injection, of course, and your oils. Back in the day, you know, your old oils needed time to get the viscosity to work right and get the tolerances inside your engine, okay? These new oils, now I run the Motul 7100. I'm gonna grab it real fast. All right, folks, this is what I run in most of my bikes, 90%, especially my adventure bikes, is I run this Motul 7100 10W40. Why do I run this? This here is the Cadillac of oils, and there's a few things that separates this. This is designed and made to run at all sorts of temperatures, okay? And that's what changes things. This is designed to flow at minus 13 degrees Fahrenheit, minus 25, I think, Celsius for you guys across the pond. But this is made to work in those colder temperatures. You do not have to start your bike up, let it warm up for 5-10 minutes before you can ride it, okay? Now, when I get out of bed in the morning, I don't just jump out of bed and start running, okay? And I'm old, I'm slow, and it takes me a little bit to get going. So I recommend the same thing for your bikes, okay? When you can start them up and you can immediately start riding your bike. Even in cold temperatures, I know I'm probably gonna get some pushback on this, but do I let it warm up myself? I usually do. Now, you can get on it and take off and ride. Now, are you gonna go wide open and run it to the red line? That's stupid, that's crazy. Why would you? Just take it slow. But if you're gonna jump on and run across town and pick up breakfast, go get you a bagel, or you BMW guys, if you're gonna run over to Starbucks and get your Starbucks, you're gonna be fine. You don't have to let it run and get operating temperature to get on it and ride it. But you're not gonna wanna really be hard on your bike until you get a little bit of heat in your cylinder and get going. So that's just a rule of thumb, okay? That's just common sense. Guys here at Adventure-Ography, we're about common sense. Take that to the bank. Okay guys, along those lines, how do you know whether your engine is up to the right temperature? Your bike's gonna tell you. We've all seen it. It's warm in this shop. I probably got the shop up to around 70 degrees. So this isn't gonna be a really good test. But when you turn your key on, you're gonna see your check engine light, okay? You're gonna see that on. Okay, that check engine light went off. That's your bike telling you that it's okay. Your oil's flowing. If that check engine light doesn't go off immediately, well, if it doesn't go off immediately, you got big problems. But it'll usually go off in 10 seconds. Even if it's cold outside, that light right there is gonna tell you whether you're okay to ride or not. Now again, this thing here, it's warm in my shop. In fact, I might take out this little Versus tomorrow. This is my wife's bike. I love this bike. It's pretty darn fun to ride. I kind of want to do a few things to it. That's on another video. We're not going to get into that. So there you go, guys. I know I'm going to get some pushback probably on this video. I get pushback on a lot of videos, but there's, haters are going to hate. But let me tell you, do your research. Look at your bike. Do some research on your bike. Don't sue me if you go and trash your motorcycle, but I'm old school. I get it. I like to let things warm up. I warm my body up before I go do anything crazy. We should all do the same thing, but does it hurt your bike? No, it does not. It doesn't hurt it. Your carburetors, they're a different story. They're gonna run like crap until they get warmed up. But fuel injection, it's a game changer, guys. Another thing is run good oil. Don't cheap out. Don't run crap in your oil. Don't run the cheapest stuff you can get at AutoZone. Throw it in your bike and think you're protected. So there's some caveats on this, okay? But your bikes are made to run. They're made to just start up and go. So you do not have to warm them up and let it warm up. So anyway, let me know what you think. Let me know if you think I'm out of my mind. But anyway, hope you guys have a good day. Tomorrow, I'm gonna be riding. Just saying. So in a nutshell, this is motorcycle stuff here at Adventure-Ography. You heard me say it. You've heard me say it 1,000 times. This is a motorcycle channel and we do motorcycle stuff. So if you like motorcycle stuff, this is your channel. I'm not the smartest guy. I'm not the smartest guy in the room. I'm just a guy who loves motorcycles. I love to ride them, fix them, work on them, everything to do with them. I love it. So if you like this kind of things, like, subscribe, all the things. Do the things, okay? Comment, let me know how you feel. Let me know what I do wrong. Let me know what I say is wrong, and we'll have a good time no matter what. I don't take myself too serious, so chime in. Thanks, you guys. Have a great day, and I hope wherever you're at, you get a ride. Go ride.